Now, before we start with our full forecast, we do have daylight savings time kicking in tonight at 2 a.m. So with that, we want to remind people to set their clocks an hour forward so you can get a great start to your Sunday. Now, tonight we're seeing relatively clear skies here in Bakersfield right now and a little bit of a breeze, but nothing too out of the ordinary. Now, as for tonight's lows, we're seeing somewhere between 38 degrees in the mountain regions up to around 48 degrees in the valley. Now, tomorrow's highs, it's going to be a little bit cooler to what we saw earlier today, as low as 57 in the mountains up to 70 degrees in the desert area, with both the valley and Kern River Valley somewhere in the middle. Now you can see a pretty widespread breeze right now. What you see in green is also some gusty winds, so we're seeing somewhere between breezy weather and gusty weather throughout the county. Now as we head into Sunday morning, we're seeing more of this widespread breeze as well, a little bit less of those gusts, but as we head into Sunday afternoon, we are expecting to see quite more of those gusts starting to kick in, especially pushing through towards the Grapevine. So if you plan on driving on the Grapevine, we encourage you to drive very carefully. But really, a lot of these gusts are going to impact more of the desert area and some of the mountain areas. Now, we might see some scattered light showers tonight, but it is really just a probability and just a little bit, if any at all, but we shouldn't be too affected by that. But now let's get a look at what this week has in store with us. Starting off with tomorrow, again, daylight savings, but we have a high of 68 degrees and a low of 46 degrees, partly cloudy skies throughout the day, starting off in the 50s, warming up to that 68 degrees as we head into the afternoon. And later in the week, it's starting to cool off as we head into Wednesday, but still staying within the 60s range. Now Thursday, we are expecting to see another hit of warm temperature, 70 degrees and looking up to 78 degrees as we head into Saturday. So looking like another pretty warm weekend. Looking into the mountain communities, we're seeing between the 50s into the 60s tomorrow all across the map. Sticking between the 50s and 60s later in the week, and Thursday again is when we are seeing the temperature start to pick up. 68 degrees in Lake Abella, still the 50s for Tehachapi and Fraser Park. But as we head into Saturday, we're seeing 74 degrees in Lake Isabella and still mid 60s for the other mountain areas.